to use a skincare roller or to not use a skincare roller, and when's the best time to use it? We're going to talk about that. Okay, so skincare roller, they're all the rage. People want to talk about what stone to use and what frequency is best for you, and you need like high frequency because you have like acneic skin and it just really needs to like be zapped and like raise the frequency so that it stops doing that. For like more mature skin, like they'll talk about like using what's the green one? Shoot, I totally spaced the name of it. I should know this. Forgive me, we're moving on. But because it's like grounding and earthing and helps to like nourish your skin so that, okay, so people talk about all of this, right? I want to talk about the practical science of your skin along with some of these other mechanisms. So if you're using a serum or an eye cream, people often talk about using skincare rollers, right? We know that they're great. We talked about that in a different video on what it can do besides just pressing it into your skin and why it kind of does a better job. So check back to that if you want to know more on it. But a lot of people talk about putting them in the refrigerator to kind of like cool your skin or not or whatever. So what's the deal, right? Okay, so if you wake up in the morning and that you have puffy skin, puffy face, puffy eyes, and you don't like it. If I have puffy stuff, I'm liking it because it's just kind of like plumping everything and it makes me look more full, and people get like injections and pay really good money for that kind of thing. So I'm not personally knocking it, but some people don't love it. So I'm not one of those people who puts mine in the fridge. But if you don't like the puffiness when you wake up in the morning, put your rollers in the fridge so that it's cooled down, and you can even use like the smaller one. You're going to just gently love on, and that coolness is going to make the blood vessels constrict so that it's forcing that inflammation into a different area, and your face can actually like process it, right? So like cooling things is going to restrict the capillaries, and they're going to shrink and not have room to hold on to as much of that inflammation and liquid and stuff that's stuck in there. So you can use this along with your Bright Eyes eye cream to sort of like depuff and brighten, right? For me personally, where I don't have that issue, or when I ever do, I actually don't mind it as much as some people. I don't put it in the refrigerator, and here's why. When your skin pores are snapped shut, it's not just your capillaries that it's constricting, it's actually the pores of your skin that also snap shut when they get cold, which is great for, in the morning when you've woken up and you've already washed your face, because you don't want the makeup to get into your pores. You don't want the grime and gunk from living in the urban jungle to like seep into your skin. You want all of those toxins outside of your body, not inside. So Snapshot is good. It keeps that door shut. So for me, when I'm putting on any eye cream or serum in the morning, I'm going to keep mine at room temperature if I even have time to use it. I don't want it cold because I want things to like actually go into my pores. And again, I've probably already washed my face with cold water, so they're already snapped shut. But if I'm wanting to like really treat something with a serum and haven't already made my skin shut, then I'm going to use this at room temperature. And I may not even finish with something cold that day. Usually for me, however, when I wake up in the morning, my feet hit the floor and I'm running. Like it's really hard for me to make time to just like sit there and meditate. I used to be really big in like grounding myself and centering myself for the day. And as of late, it seems like my brain just goes and immediately I have to use it. So I'm kind of in this weird sort of like rebalancing phase. So I don't have time in the morning. I don't make time in the morning. When I really take care of myself is at night. And at nighttime, when you wash your face first with cold water, because you don't want to push the bad stuff into your skin. Even if you don't wear makeup, you've got stuff you've accumulated just from the air during the day, or maybe from perspiring, because our skin's always going to breathe, right? And if you do wear makeup, you don't want to like push that into your pores. So wash your face first with cold water, then you're going to rinse it with warm water to welcome the pores open. And then again, always using your toner so that You're continuing to welcome in anything else good afterwards. Then you're going to use your serum, and you're going to use your roller at room temperature so that your pores still stay open. You can even soak it in hot water running over it first just to warm it up, and just let it melt into your skin. That's how I use my roller, and those are some tips and tricks for you to spark life in the lining of your skin. I hope you're great. Mwah! Spark life.